They just genetically modify fish now, and you can just buy these. And wow, betas. I haven't seen the betas before. I only saw these other ones. But these are fish that have genetically modified genomes that produce these different GFP molecules. And these are green fluorescent proteins that are then changed to emit a certain wavelength now. And yeah, it is so cool. So I love this stuff. I think it is so cool. Fish are one of the ones. Oh, this is a bala shark? Dude, a tiger barb? I didn't know you could do this. I actually used to have this in my aquarium. Gnarly. That is so cool. I'm not kidding. That is amazing. I'm wondering how many more. Wow, the betas must be incredible. I mean, betas already, the males with all those plumes and stuff like that. That is so cool. Oh, the premium. Let's go to the premium. Whoa. Wow, that is a pretty fish. That is a pretty fish. I used to have an aquarium myself. I have multiple ones in my life, and I love aquariums. I love fish. I love having aquariums, and that'd be so cool. Look at that GFP. That is some strong expression of GFP. No, there are a lot more different types of fish. I thought at the store they had zebrafishes, but I guess this is a lot more. I don't think tetras are zebrafish. I know. Isn't that so cool, man? I love that. Wait, tetras? Yeah. What in the world? This is what I normally think of when I see a tetra. I used to have like cardinal tetras and stuff like that. They were so cool. I wonder if they're related. I guess so. Man. I'd love to breed my own fish. You know what I mean? Zebras are tetras. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the phylogeny of these. What are betas related to? They seem so much different than anything else. Siamese fighting fish. Actinopterygii. That is so. Let's see. Tiger barb. Can they just? Yeah, they're completely different orders. That's really cool. Wow. Betas, the Siamese fighting fish, are endemic to the central plains of Thailand and have been domesticated for at least 1,000 years, among the longest of any fish. That's really cool. I mean, what's koi? I mean, koi has to be longer than that. Koi fish have to be longer than that. No way. They're new. They're brand new. There's just carp. Dang. This is so cool. I love this stuff, man. Yep, yeah, there you go. Tiger barbs could also be used to make genetically fish called the glowfish. Patent and trademark brand of genetically engineered fluorescent fish. Zebrafish were the first glowfish available in pet stores. Okay, so I wasn't that off. And now it's sold in a bunch of different colors. Yeah, I mean, they fit. Like, just in general, zebrafish in molecular biology is very, very like prevalent and used a lot just because it's so easy, and it's one of like the higher order of vertebrates that we can actually genetically modify. So I've seen a lot of, like, when CRISPR started coming along online, that was like everywhere. Like, you saw that everywhere. Yep. Yeah. In 1999, and his colleagues at the Singapore were working with a gene that encodes the GFP, originally extracted from jellyfish that naturally produces GFP. They inserted this gene into a zebrafish embryo. See, it's very, very, like, zebrafish are used a lot in vertebrate molecular biology because they're so easy to use. It was just interesting that koi is just only in the 1800s. I thought that those fish were around for a while. They lived for a long time. So that means that, like, the amount of generations that have needed to in order to make some of these ornamental fish is just incredible. So GFP, glowfish. Oh, that's actually a good question. The FDA, because you can't let a genetically modified organism out without it being a drug. Yeah, making a drug. But this is what they're talking about. The governmental environmental risk assessment was made, which has since they considered the inserted gene to be a drug. Wow. They made it. Because tropical aquarium fish are not used for food purposes, they pose no threat to the food supply. But they can still get out. They can still get out into the environment. I guess if you're a fish that's illuminated with a GFP, that is like bad news. That is not bioluminescence. That is bio come kill me. That'd be very hard to live. Yeah, that would be really tough. There is no evidence that these genetically engineered fish pose any threat to the environment than their unmodified counterparts, which have been long, well, at least so. I mean, I guess the idea is that if they can get out, then they can overtake things, right? We don't want them to be overtaking the natural population as a invasive species. Man, I think GFP, side note, but I think GFP is going to be crazy popular for tattoos. You heard it here first, people. GFP tattoos. I think it's going to be very popular. You're going to have GFP made by CRISPR in your cells, maybe even delivered by a nanoparticle. You get a tattoo that stays in you for a little bit and makes the GFP. Heard it here first. Dibs.